Hey, and we back.
Happy Saturday.
Early Saturday.
Early
It's your
Saturday.
boy Champ, man.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G.
I'm one of them neighbors, man. Like, I just heard some fucking gunshots at like 4 o'clock this morning.
That's just kind of scary, right?
Hey,
Could have been me.
turn that shit up. Hey, stop. Wait, whatever you yelling. Who the fuck doing all that shit? You letting the guns off too early this morning, man.
And I was up early.
I don't know if I've been up. I got up at 6 this morning. I don't. That's a normal for y'all probably. I don't get up at 6. I get up about 7.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that bad. It's about an hour, but 6 is different.
When you be going to sleep though?
It varies.
All times, huh?
It varies. I went to sleep at 11 once this week, so I'm happy about
shit,
that.
There we go. Let's get some applause for that.
Besides
that's early.
I'm getting.
I've been going to bed at 11, 12, and then waking up at like 4.
11, 12. Why 11,
Like
12?
11 or 12.
Oh,
okay.
11 or 12. I'm
Yeah,
like
my
11,
bad.
12.
Nah,
like
nah,
that's
nah.
you set your timer for 10, 12 minutes to like, on
man.
some cool sounds or something like that.
Possibly.
I do like the cool sounds though.
Yeah.
I do rain sounds.
I've been doing that shit with Journey, and that should be having me falling
Yeah,
asleep.
I'd be knocked to those.
Yeah.
Sounds.
Yeah. TV still be on. Like, damn.
We was just talking about it. I wish my boy Tone, shout out to Tone, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Tony. I wish he caught the convo before, but this pause culture, man, in
Yeah.
my opinion, this no Diddy shit, this pause,
Yep.
bro. I mean, we've been on this way before this. I feels like the generation now is catching up to
Yeah,
what
for
we've
sure.
been doing, and I guess that was the same thing for us because, I mean, they were doing that before, but
Yep.
I'm tired of it, fellas.
Yeah.
And y'all be doing that shit a lot, man. Not a lot, but y'all do it.
Nah,
y'all do it.
I
Y'all
do
do
it,
it.
but not like that.
Not a lot.
I do it.
He
I
does
think
it.
Jay Lefty do it.
Yeah.
I think Jay Lefty
Don't
do
put
it.
us in the
It's
same
just-
category.
You'll do some shit every now
I
and
do,
then, though.
yeah. Every now and then I'll do it. Every now and then.
I've
It's
done it
fun.
before too. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna do it.
I'm not gonna say it's fun. It's not like playing basketball or nothing, but it's just sometimes it's funny, and I don't think people catch some of the things that they say. But it's also anybody watch The Office in here?
I did
It's
not
like
watch
that's what she said for me.
Yeah,
That's
but you
all
was
it
on
is.
the
That too.
That's what. Yeah, you was on that movement too, man. You was definitely on that.
Shout out to
movement.
The Office, all the Office watchers. But no, there are times where I'm like, I probably shouldn't have said that, and I know it probably made Champ pissed too, because usually it's towards Champ.
I don't think you like have a favorite. You just if it's pause moment.
Well,
you're
that's
gonna
a
say
fact.
it.
Yeah, you're listening.
That's true.
You're listening very, very attentively,
Diligent,
right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's not a favorite person that you like getting. You're just like whoever is
That's
there.
fair. That's fair.
and I don't like how he said it either. He said it like people. I don't think people like really realize what they say. It's like, man, I'm just saying some shit. I'm just talking. Don't pause my shit, man. I know I ain't talking about nothing like that. Then you make me think like, oh shit.
Did I?
Did I say that?
Yeah, but like it's just hard not to say like pause stuff like when you're like talking sports.
Exactly.
like-
True. That's
you
true.
know, like it's just it sounds crazy. It's like like for example, like like oh hey, we want the player to suck in the defense so we can kick it out. You know, that sounds like.
But that's a
hella
real.
pause, but
that's
like,
real.
Yeah,
The
That's what
defense
you
is gonna
really
suck
wanna-
into you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna pass it out. You know what?
but then it's like, okay, they collapse on you, right? All right. Certain
Let's make the
things-
defense collapse, I guess. Make the D collapse, right?
Yeah.
That's still
it's still questionable. It's still
You
questionable.
got to say defense, I guess, huh?
I saw something that Draymond put out just recently.
Oh, man.
a IG
All right,
post.
that
He's like, I got the king inside me tonight.
yeah.
You're talking about cognac, right?
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
But to your point, that brings up one of the moments where it's like, all right, that was one of them.
Yeah, that's.
But
That's
what
pretty
you just talked
crazy.
about. Sometimes it is some crazy shit.
I get it, but like,
He could have worded, but he be trolling too. So I wonder if he just kind of
It might have been a troll. Might have been a troll.
but
Nah,
that's
he's-
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy.
and had King in all caps too.
You be trolling sometimes with this shit too.
A little bit. Nah, for sure, for sure.
Maybe that's what the shit is.
Yeah.
The no Diddy shit though is getting crazy. I'm hearing
Yeah.
pastors saying it now.
Ah,
Black pastors too, which is like
that's a lot.
I know he did some crazy ass shit, man.
Yeah.
Allegedly, and what we believe he has
Yep.
done, and what we've seen on paper. But it just feels like the no Diddy shit getting a little played out. I don't know personally for me. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
disagree.
I don't know if it should get into the churches for sure. Like that seems like a place it shouldn't be in. You know, like
Saturated. I don't know the word.
I get you're trying to adhere to the younger generation, but I don't know. That just seems a bit flagrant.
Yeah, I
word,
get that, but I'll play like devil's advocate. Like, so people, we all go to church, right? But we're all human beings, you know?
True.
Like, so we're not perfect, so, you may have made a mistake and stuff. He's a part of the culture too.
He's a part of the culture too?
It's true.
So, like, sometimes those mistakes, happen in places where it shouldn't. So I don't think we should like fault him on that. Just thinking from a
I hear you.
a different perspective. Like we all are humans. Still.
He's a part of the culture. I think that's a big one too. It felt a little flagrant, but I hear you. A part of the culture. But we got newscasters saying it. We got flight attendants saying it. We got. It was funny when the culture, like you know what I'm saying, like of like rappers, you know what I'm saying, was saying it. But now it just feels like the kids is saying it. It just feels like it's getting out of hand now.
Yeah.
At the expense of him, and like, damn, is it worthy though, based off of what we see?
I mean, I know he's locked up, but if I was him, I'd trademark it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
Right? Like,
Yeah, it is.
all right, y'all gonna talk shit about me? Okay, watch this. Boom.
It is his name.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart. That's smart.
Damn. Yeah.
I think it's just like one of those trendy words.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Right now.
After this year, it's gonna go away.
Yeah, it's slowly it's like this right now.
Yep.
It's like high. It was high. Now it's still there.
That's a
but
good
it's getting,
point.
like,
Roller
kinda
coaster type
lower.
vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as
Kinda me.
much as it used to be. It's back to pause more now.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
Yep.
but I'm sure like there's gonna be a new word, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a new
Oh,
word,
yeah.
and we're not
There
gonna.
will.
And if you say no Diddy, you're gonna sound like a cran.
Oh, you still
Yeah.
saying that shit?
Like for example, cran.
Yeah, I was gonna say cran. Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
I love the word cran though. Like
too.
that shit was so classic though.
Yeah.
I used it the other day. Well, it was a minute ago, but she was like, "Damn, like what?"
You know, use
Don't be a cran. Yeah.
Cran. When people call you a cran, it was.
It was disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
hurts. It hurts, bro. Those are one of them
That
words,
hurts
bro.
for sure. That's
hell yeah.
that's different.
Like you're not an off brand, you're a cran.
Ooh,
Remember what they called the off brand? Yeah.
off-brand. Oh man.
Yeah, that's funny too.
Yeah,
man.
you didn't want to be labeled as off brand, but
He did
yeah,
not.
man.
He did not.
One thing that's not off brand right now is this NFL. It's
Crazy
It's very on brand.
It is.
Early morning jingles for you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's a lot of shit going on in the NFL. We have
Yep.
week 7, fellas.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Week
we are.
6, you know what I'm saying? It was week 6 was a little crazy as far as offensively. It wasn't. I don't know. Let's get into it. Week 6, week 7. What we like? What we like seeing? What's going on right now? What y'all thinking? Talk to me.
Week 6 was pretty
High scoring.
high scoring.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying. I'm
yeah.
like, hold on. I'm like, huh.
Because that Ravens
Probably one of the better
not
high-scoring
Redskins,
weeks.
Commanders
Better
game
than
was-
probably week 5. I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back and look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something we should do too.
Seemed like
Actually, just kinda
the
see what scores
defenses were a little loose
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It felt like there was a couple of teams that were high scoring, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, right? But now it feels like you said, like now shit's starting to open up like a little bit with the offenses.
Yeah.
And then like even like just taking it a little different level, like the fantasy scores, right? They were really a lot of teams were high scoring last
Yeah.
week. So
Yeah.
I'm
That's
just going.
true.
I'm kind of
That's
going off
true.
of that too.
Yeah,
So,
facts.
Yeah. The Bucks. Phew.
yeah. The
Where they put
Bucks.
up 55
Yeah,
against the Saints.
I think it's like 51.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
sheesh, just Baker Mayfield. What a
Not too
he was never
much about it.
bad, but they always looked at him as like a mediocre to lower quarterback, and it seems like he's
Yeah.
kind of brought his name back to. I mean, he's top 10 quarterback right now for sure.
Absolutely.
Right. Signed a
now,
nice
like,
contract.
as far as the season goes.
Yeah,
yes.
and even right, he got them to the playoffs last year,
Yeah.
right? So
But he
he's-
hasn't been bad.
No,
for sure.
no. The Browns are probably like, damn, man.
Well, is it more of the Brown system?
That's
It's
for
the
sure. Yeah,
Brown
that's
system.
true. That's true.
And you didn't have a structure set in place for him, right?
I agree.
mean, you still have Todd Bowles
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
rim. You know what I'm saying? And who I forgot
He's what
Their
is Todd
offense-
Bowles? Defensive coach.
Yeah.
who got an offensive mind last year and this
Offensive
year.
line coach.
Because didn't he get the who was the Panthers coach?
Panthers coach was the
The OC last year?
Yep.
I forgot who their OC is right now
I don't
too.
know.
He's again offensive minded and he lets that side be. That's what I think we talked about that last time.
Yep.
You know,
Smart.
Shout out to G on that one for sure.
Yeah, for sure. That was a good point.
But Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Are the Browns, especially with Deshaun Watson right now, and look how abysmal they look, 1-5,
Awful.
I think they are, or whatever the fuck it is. But Deshaun Watson, then like, damn, could we have created a system for Baker, who was the number 1 pick, now doing what he's supposed to do? And look at Deshaun. We gave up all this for Deshaun, and he's still getting massages from people he ain't supposed to be getting massages from, it sounds
Still
like.
ain't learned his lesson. Come on. That guy's, man,
Yeah.
that guy's a terror.
It's a terror.
Get him out of
Yeah,
there.
man. But at the same time, like, you know, like the Browns, right? Like, who do they have? Like Chubb. Chubb was good.
Amari
Chubb.
Cooper was good for a second, but like
They
it
always
seems
have
like,
a nice O-line.
That defense
it
is
seems
really
like
solid.
though. Yeah, their defense is always solid,
Yeah.
but it seems like all those skill players that come in,
Yeah.
they don't do good there.
Mm-hmm.
Like Odell Beckham had a good, like, he was okay
Half
there.
a good,
Boom,
yeah.
then he sucks. Then
Yep.
Jarvis Landry was okay there.
I
then
forgot
boom,
about
he sucks.
Jarvis.
You know, like they have a trend
Amari.
of like,
But Amari was good last year because of Joe Flacco, right? And not Deshaun. So it's
it could be. I think it's like it's not tailored around Deshaun Watson's like strengths, right? Like like Deshaun Watson's more like in that Bill O'Brien offense, like he's more like shotgun. You know, like now they got him doing play actions and underneath the center a lot. So that's a
He's been out a lot.
yeah, he's been out a lot too. But that's like a different like aspect of some quarterbacks. Like some quarterbacks are literally system quarterbacks. You know, like they play good in the system. So some quarterbacks and some people are just not good, right? Like they're good in the system. Like for example, like when Namdi Asamoah came over to the Eagles.
Another
he was-
Namdi Asamoah reference.
For real, like for real, bro. Like
because
for
y'all
real.
paid him. He got paid.
He got paid,
Bro,
man.
for real,
It was high expectations.
Yeah, but he's coming from a cover 2 kind
Yeah.
of scheme. We got him playing man. He's out on an island by himself. He don't know what he's doing now. He's scared. You know, so sometimes it depends on the system. You only see like a couple people do that, like a Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning can go in any offense. And
That's
he's
true.
good,
That's
to
true.
me. You know, so he makes the offense, right?
But did the Browns pay Deshaun Watson like he was a system quarterback, and did they trade for him like he was a system quarterback?
no, they traded for him like he was like
The man.
The man, yeah.
And that's not Deshaun Watson's fault, right?
Yeah, that's
No,
not
it
his
ain't.
fault, yeah.
But you
gotta
better
make his money.
The Browns should have did what they was supposed to do.
Yeah.
In that situation, so that was on.
Just put a couple massage tables at the end of the end zone. We'll see what happens, right?
Nice, man. I feel bad.
I know. That's
bad
a fall
for
from
the guy,
grace.
man.
I do too, because it's like, dang, come on.
Because he was that guy for
Yeah.
that time with the Texans with
You know,
really
he's like
nobody.
one of my favorite like
Yeah.
players on the low. Like,
Yeah.
like Deshaun.
Yep.
He was cold.
He was
Like
cold.
with the Texans, man. Like I remember when he didn't have no receivers and he
None.
was still,
Still out
like,
there balling.
Yeah, we had Will Fuller for a couple games that year.
Man, Will Fuller will always
Oh,
get hurt.
man.
Yes,
Week 4, week 5.
Yeah.
Will Fuller would kill too.
He would get you like
oh, man.
35 fantasy
Yeah,
points. Like,
hold on,
okay.
35,
And you play him
27.
and he's out.
Yeah,
Yep.
Lower
Man, Will
extremity.
Fuller. Forgot about that.
lower extremity.
Yep.
Injury always, yep.
always.
Man, but you know what? I mean, let's look at our teams real quick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Eagles real quick. I mean, you guys are still winning, but it's not in the fashion that we're used to seeing.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not the fashion that you're used to seeing. The last year, that's how he was winning too.
I think offensively, you guys have regressed a little bit more. Is that fair to say or no?
I just think that we look the same as last year.
Okay.
You know, like so. Yeah, the Eagles are the same as last year so far.
I mean, let's talk about the fans
Hey,
booing and then your coach turning around
Yeah.
and talking shit. Talk about it.
You don't get
you know,
punched.
hey man, that's Nick is Nick. You know,
Yeah.
Not the craziest place to do that shit,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, Nick
Don't
is
get
Nick.
That
You
is
know,
like Oakland, right?
Yeah.
yeah, Nick is Nick, man. You know, like, and it's like, it's funny because it's like, if any other coach did that, would it be an issue?
If Andy Reid did that,
He'd be like, they would. I think if Andy Reid did that, he'd be okay.
it'd be an issue.
You think so?
I think it'd be an issue if any coach did that. They
Man,
turned around
hey,
to their fan
but-
base and started talking shit.
Hey man, it's just hard being in Philly, man. Nick Sirianni, he's not the best coach.
Does he have to go?
Yeah, he does.
Win, lose, no matter what. You guys get to the playoffs, whatever you guys do. If you lose in playoffs, win in playoffs, he stays or he goes. no matter what.
I think he has to go just because of the culture he's kind of setting there.
Yeah.
So he's setting understand this though, right? Like so like he's just being like human kind of at the end of the day. Like it's like if somebody's talking stuff to me or booing, I'm gonna say something back. He just
That's kind of why I like him.
winning.
That's kind of why I like him.
So you can't like
That's fair.
That's kind of why I like him. Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't be like, oh man, look at this guy, because would you do that in the situation? I'm sure you guys would do the same thing, or obviously we have to have restraint, being on that level.
Gotta have restraint when you're getting paid.
Yeah, but that just says a lot as a coach, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have restraint.
Yep.
So he doesn't really know how to talk to the players, probably.
And there's been multiple instances where we've seen that he doesn't have restraint. Like, I mean, wasn't his quarterback restraining him last year? Or multiple times, you know what I'm saying?
Multiple times, a lot of players were. And the whole thing is you could tell, like, him and, like, if you're the quarterback and you ain't cool with your coach, it's just like this, like, man, this feeling like, man, you ain't nothing,
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think that Jalen Hurts has that, like, feeling like he don't,
Yeah, for
like
real.
he's trying to play for the team, like at the end of the day. But like I don't think a lot of them like really respect that coach. I think when he does leave, that we get a lot better.
I can see that.
But you gotta let the coaches kind of coach, and Kellen Moore needs to like kind of at least run the offense.
I'd agree with that
because he's not. You could tell he's not. He probably calls the plays, but you could tell those are Nick Sirianni plays.
That's kind of what I'm seeing.
Because you're seeing the same screen plays. You're seeing them not throw over the middle anymore. And if you read A.J. Brown's stats, that's when he's a killer in the middle. That's so like Big. What's his name? Big Fangio, man, or whatever his name is, bro.
Fangio, yeah.
I don't even know his name anymore.
Oof.
He's not. I don't like him, dude. I just don't like his defense. Just that like that shell cover, where you just sit back and let them kill you with them intermediate and short routes,
Eat you up down the field. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a bend don't break defense. But sometimes
known too.
But sometimes you know what? Like you break at the in the red zone, like
where it matters most.
So you're gonna give up a couple touchdowns. Like again, is the offense gonna be able to score though?
But last week y'all only gave up one though, right?
Man, 10-13? Last week seemed like it was a tie. It didn't seem like a win, man. Last week it did not,
saying, man.
It was good to see AJ Brown back though.
Yeah,
Davante
for sure.
Smith back. Yeah.
Yes, it was, man. Especially after what we saw Davante take. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know. I didn't know you would feel like that. I thought you would feel, but it's good to know that you are plateaued a little bit with the Eagles right now. Is that a fair thing to say?
Are y'all at 4-2?
3-2.
3-2. Oh, because I had to buy. Huh?
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we'll be all right. It's still early, man. A lot of people don't realize it's like what is it?
Oh, very
it's
early.
18 weeks, man.
Yeah.
Still week 7.
Yeah.
We got a lot to go, so a lot can change, man. I remember when we were 10-0 last year or 9-0 last year, or whatever. And then what happened?
What y'all finished? 13-4.
We went like 11-7, dude.
Or
something like
11-6.
11-6, something crazy, bro. Yeah.
Let's talk about these LA Rams, though, man.
Nah, we don't need to.
Very meh.
Yeah, we all right. I don't know what we're doing.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what we're doing.
Y'all sitting at the 1-4 spot. Bottom of the conference.
But we beat the Niners.
That's
That
good,
matters to me.
Yeah. Hey,
That's our Super Bowl.
That's big.
The Rams don't got their receivers, man. You can't really do much with Puka and Cooper being out, man. And then I'm putting 8 in the box.
For sure.
Like I'm putting people in the box for Kyron.
Yep.
And guess what? Kyron's still killing.
He is. He looks good.
Yeah, that's true.
He does look good.
So that's a
Back
that's
this
a plus.
Game time decision. I'll talk to McVay tomorrow. We'll see. I'll let you, because you got fantasy, right? Cooper Cup and fantasy. I'll let you know. About 9.
About 9. Eastern or standard? I mean, Eastern or Mountain?
Mountain. But yeah, we are meh. We're meh.
It's already 11 at that time.
What, Mountain?
That was a trick question.
Oh, me.
What, 9 o'clock Mountain?
It's too late,
bro.
Why?
A little too late. A little too late.
Who said Eastern?
I said Eastern or Mountain. You said Mountain. I said, yeah, 9. So it's 11 o'clock.
That's our time.
Yeah, it's
9
11
o'clock our
o'clock
time. I'll tell you 9 o'clock our time.
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock already.
Oh, 8:55.
Man,
Yeah, but we're
Look at Champ. That was a good one though.
yeah.
That was a good one though. Because Champ, it's 11 there. That doesn't mean the games have started there.
no, I know, but I'm just saying still though, I need that information early. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Shout out to Mick Jenkins. I need it early. You know what I'm saying? The very this conversation, like it's just damn, it wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? But they need their receivers back. They need to get, to open up, that defense.
I feel like we still have that Super Bowl hangover, honestly.
Which is crazy because it was
Yeah, you do.
a few years back now.
Yep.
Yeah, you do. You traded your picks. You said you went on this
F
model
them
saying
picks.
F them picks. Now look at what's going on.
Put it on T-shirts and all that. Yeah.
The salary cap is not favorable for y'all, so y'all can't really give free agents like that. So yeah, like that's what happens. But guess what? You won a Super Bowl because of it.
That's true.
And you still got a decent offense when healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Like Stafford gets both of those weapons back. He's good. Like next
Yeah.
Thursday night game is gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys should be in it.
I mean, we'll see.
Can we pivot to the hometown? To
Yep.
the hometown team?
Yep.
You know them boys is 4-3, them Broncos.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's not looking good on offense. It's not looking that this Thursday was good as far as what we saw
That's like the first Broncos game I like actually watched in its entirety.
in a while.
Yeah. So from my perspective, man, like the defense is like sound.
Lights out, man.
Like I'm talking about like they wrap up and
Yep.
don't allow, extra yards. And they all if you watch the Broncos defense, like they all swarm to the ball. Like it's just not one person making a tackle. Like it may be one person making a tackle, but you see people in that picture like
One
they were
band,
coming.
one sound.
Yeah, man.
So like that's Vance is running that defense pretty good. And then people will sleep on that. But special teams is good too.
The special teams is like automatic this year, and it's been so terrible. I'm glad you shouted that out because it's been playing lights out.
That's how you start winning games. That's how you win games with a rookie quarterback.
Pinning them boys back deep, hustling to that ball, and he got the young boys on defense humming.
Yeah. What's that dude on y'all's team? He got he's gotten a sack in like 5 straight games.
Cooper, you talking about? He's Russian.
Russian.
It got to be Jonathan Cooper.
Nah, it's not Cooper. He got a weird name. I gotta look it up. But yeah, he's been killing. It starts with a K, I think.
With a K.
Yeah, bro. He's been killing, bro. He's
Damn.
been killing. We can get back.
I gotta look. I gotta
Yeah,
look
we
that
gotta
up.
keep-
Now
I'll
you
look
got
it
me,
up real quick.
Yeah,
I'll keep going. I got you.
because they got Zach Allen's been playing great on
Zach
defense.
Allen, the dude from the Jets that y'all just
Oh,
got.
Jonathan.
Nick, is it Nick Bonito?
Yeah, Bonito, bro.
Nick Bonito got 5 sacks.
Yeah, bro, been
Yeah.
killing.
Now I know he has a high
many-
pressure
how
rate, but I
many-
didn't know
how
he
many
had
sacks?
5 sacks.
He got 5.
He got
Wow,
5, bro.
and quiet too. Man, shout out to
Tied
Nick
for,
Bonito.
tied for 7th right now in the
Shout out
league.
to Nick Bonito.
And the only reason why I know so much about the Broncos defense because of fantasy.
Yeah.
So but they've been killing. And then I know a little bit about the Broncos offense because I got Bo Nix in the league. So Bo Nix
Picked him up.
Bo Nix looks like in that game, like he's gonna be a good quarterback. You could tell,
Yeah.
because he got that quick release and he when he
Athletic.
settles down,
He's very athletic.
bro,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
That's a
athleticism,
surprise for me, bro. I knew he had a little bit of him, but not that.
bro. He be running like his hair's on fire.
Yep.
He's out of there.
Yeah.
He's like, man, hey, I'm out of there, and he seems like he's a big, strong quarterback.
Yeah, a little stronger.
Yeah.
He's trying to run over.
Is he a little,
Yeah.
a little Josh
Gotta
Allen?
stop that, though.
A little Josh Allen-esque?
You know what? Yeah,
He's
I can see that. a
Man, I
little bit.
saw the numbers too. He's
Yeah.
having a similar season to him, his rookie season.
Dang, that's actually a good comparison.
But you know what's crazy? He looks, to your point, like you said, running with his hair on fire. That's what he looks like in the pocket. And so I gotta just kind of make a correction. Last time we saw, I said a little bit more poise than Russell Wilson. I'm gonna take that back. I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? I think I was drinking a little bit of that BOliever juice. Sorry.
What?
The BOliever juice.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, is that
what
y'all's?
they say? Is that what y'all
Y'all
say?
always
I think
coming
I
up with
made
some
that one
stuff.
You just made it
Hey,
up.
trademark
They say believe. I said
Trademark it.
believe it juice. You hear me? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so they do say believe.
Do you believe? But I said I drank some of that BOliever juice, so I didn't really make it up. But the juice part I did.
Okay.
It was still kind of cool. You guys liked it. You guys liked it.
Let's reel it in.
You guys
I made up the
liked
juice
it.
part, yeah. But they do say BOliever here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you
Yeah,
believe? It's whack. I mean,
That's like a
And-
chant.
and-
That's like a
and
chant.
Look at when we're saying, do they say that? Like we don't live here, right? We live here. And I've never seen that. I've never
I
seen
listen
that.
to local radio though a lot. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
It's definitely that's where they saying it at. You know what I mean?
Interesting. All right.
Nah, but definitely plays like he just. I want him to settle down a little bit, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I just think that
Well, not
this
as
is
a rookie.
this is gonna be the way we got to
Yeah.
ride. He got to ride the defense and.
I think he's gonna start. I think he's eventually gonna start settling
Wait,
down
back.
because, like, when in that game, he overthrew. I don't know how he misses 2 wide open people. but
Oh, the
he-
tight end and Troy
yeah,
Franklin.
yeah, it's that's crazy. But like after that, you can see how he kind of settled his
Yeah.
feet down and like start actually hitting receivers. Like he was throwing dart.
Yeah.
Everybody except for fucking Cortland Sutton, who I have in fantasy.
Yeah,
Big old
That's-
0. That hurt.
yeah.
But no, he looks solid. He looks solid. I watched him in that game too.
Man.
Javonte Williams finally.
Finally.
Yep.
But
Yep.
But is that Javonte Williams or is that the O line?
Oh, the O-line for sure.
O-line
It's the O-line.
clicked
Yeah.
together.
Yep.
And it helped that the Saints were depleted. You know?
Well, that you know what? That's good for y'all because y'all are a
Exactly.
young team, so y'all need that
You needed
confidence.
it. We needed it.
We can blow teams out, okay. And then guess what? We play the Panthers, and if we blow them out, oh man,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, we got
5-3. 5-3. Yep.
We could beat the.
Then you
Yeah,
go
the
in
Chiefs.
thinking that exactly.
Why,
so
why can't you? You got a good defense.
that's what we got to do. We
That's
got to
true.
get some division games. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's a surprise start. I mean, this time last year, I think we were either 1-5 or 2-5. I can't remember what it was.
I think they
At this point.
Yeah, I think they but I think y'all eventually do miss the playoffs. But next year, like y'all are good, like y'all gonna get a receiver finally. And
Yeah.
we'll get a skill player. I think we come close to
Close.
how we playing it.
Yeah, I
You know
think
what I'm
it's
saying?
like a close. Like y'all are in the wild card in week.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly when it matters.
I just like being competitive, fellas.
Nah, for sure.
Like I thought it wasn't.
I don't know
gonna be-
about that this year.
But
yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But so shout out.
Nah,
you know,
for sure.
Vance,
Y'all look solid.
keep that up, man. He's definitely getting him another head coaching job.
Yeah, shout out to Vance, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sean Payton too, but shout out to Vance.
Shout
man.
out to Vance for like shout out.
I just said something too. It's
yeah,
all good.
shout out to Vance for sucking his pride in,
It's all good. Say it.
sucking it up. He sucked it up and came back to
Yeah.
Denver after he
Yeah.
got fired and got kind of booed out.
For sure.
Came back, accepted a lesser role.
Yep.
And he's like thriving in that role.
Yep.
So shout out to him.
It's a hard thing to do.
Todd Bowles-esque.
Anybody.
Not the firing part, but he can get him a head coach job for sure.
That's a good point. That's a good comparison. Todd
Yeah.
Bowles. Okay. Raheem Moore. He did the same
Yeah,
thing,
for sure.
right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yep.
With the Falcons. Can we take a look?
Yeah.
Can we take a look around the league real quick, fellas?
Yeah.
What are y'all seeing that stands out to you a little bit around the league? I can start too.
Go ahead.
Colts. Colts.
Colts.
So I have a question for you, fellas.
Okay.
Sorry, I said that stupid. Colts, and then I just Colts. Like, what the fuck do you say to that?
Playoffs.
Who talks about Indianapolis Colts, right? Sorry about that. All right, Colts. Should
Yep.
Anthony Richardson be starting this year based on what we've seen from him and what we've seen from Joe Flacco?
No.
No. Unfortunately, that's a no, man. But it's like you invested so much on him, so you have to kind of start him, I guess. But
Did you?
he just needs to.
Invested what though?
They invest like a third.
Oh, so a pick.
Draft capital.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
That's- you can't get that back.
But keep going. I like
well,
this
I'm,
point.
I'm just thinking that you play Flacco, you bring fans to the seats, right? You keep winning. Like, that's what you want. You get your return financially. Them picks, I mean, I don't know. Fuck F them picks, right? To get you a Super Bowl.
That's not gonna get you a Super Bowl. Flacco's not getting you a Super Bowl.
No, but he'll make you competitive.
You don't think Flacco's getting you a Super Bowl?
Well, he's not with the Colts. No, not with the Colts.
If
But
they had a better defense, maybe.
yeah, but I mean, they're sitting at 3-3.
They're not getting. They're not.
They're
nah,
3-3.
Flacco, no matter what, he's not getting you.
He can get you to the playoffs though.
Yeah, he will.
Well,
Right.
Why
He did-
can't Flacco get you a ring?
At
That-
this age.
Well, look what he's
I guess-
doing.
Okay. Well. Okay. Are those producing? Like, are they winning all those games that he's?
I think they're 2-1.
Didn't he
with
win
him.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it with the Browns, right? but then he did crumble in the playoffs.
Like a consistent.
Yeah.
Flacco is a consistent like quarterback. Like he's gonna get you those. But, like winning the Super Bowl with him, you gotta have a like. Maybe if he's on the
All-star
Broncos, or
cast.
something, like
Yeah, because their team is all right.
You
Their
gotta
team
have
is
an all-star
okay.
cast. Well, that's what I mean. Like if he had a good defense behind him, I mean, because they still have their offense is crazy. Let's not.
Offense is solid.
They have Jonathan Taylor.
Pittman.
They have a nice center.
Yeah.
They got nice pieces on the O line. They got Pittman.
Who's their center?
I think Ryan Kelly.
Kelly.
Well,
They did got that dude Quentin Nelson. That's
what it was.
He's a guard.
He's a guard. Okay. They got.
They do got Kelly though too.
I thought they had Kelly. They had.
But they have Nelson. That's what you're talking about, right? The he's crazy.
Yeah.
Downs, Pittman, Pierce.
Pierce.
They got. Yeah.
They do have some weapons.
Yeah. They do.
I just Super Bowl I think is a bit
That's
far
yeah,
reach. That's all.
Because
Flacco,
but at the end of the day, anybody can win the Super Bowl. Nick Foles won the Super Bowl.
I mean, he did, but he didn't.
I mean,
He did literally, but your boy got y'all there.
wins.
Yeah, Carson.
But Nick
Shout
Foles went
out
up.
to Carson.
We fucked
Nick
Carson
Foles went
Wentz
up to
too.
went up against the GOAT,
Who?
Tom Brady.
Oh, I was gonna
That's
say Patrick
true.
Mahomes wasn't even playing yet.
7 champion.
Did we have that debate on the podcast? I don't think we
Seven.
The
did.
GOAT. We briefly
seven
touched on it,
championships. 7 championships.
but we didn't go into depth, huh?
Most
Seven?
most passing yards,
Yeah.
most touchdowns. I don't
He-
see how he's not the GOAT.
You see what what's his name said about Drew Brees? I forgot what his name was. Anyways, he said that
It was on Thursday.
Yeah,
On
it took Tom Brady what 5 extra years or something to pass Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. He said Drew Brees is the actual GOAT. I mean, he was trolling for sure, but we'll see.
Okay. But
Tom
so
Brady longevity too. That does count.
It does.
Because your boy's doing it too.
Matthew Stafford.
LeBron.
Oh,
So you got to stop with that one. You're a LeBron fan, and he's gonna play for 28 years.
he could. He could.
what about anything else you guys are seeing around the league? Any other?
I'm seeing you know what is funny though? I'm seeing a lot of just in general, right? Let's talk about injuries, right? But let's go a little bit further into those injuries. A lot of them are concussions.
Yeah.
A lot of them are like, hey,
Yeah.
oh, hold on. Are you out? Hey, you got to go. You
Yeah.
got to go. Nowadays, since those lawsuits and stuff that's happened, if they think that you have any slight concussion, you're out of there, bro. They are not playing around with those concussions. I think it's the same that it's been in years.
Yeah.
But now it's just like more highlighted because it's like we're not trying to get sued.
Yeah.
The CTE thing like buried us. We got to get ahead of this thing.
Yeah.
Does it depend on who it is that gets a concussion? Because did y'all see Josh Allen?
Josh Allen, bro. Josh
that
Allen had a
boy is-
concussion, bro. Josh Allen had a concussion, bro.
I missed that one.
Oh my!
Yeah, he had a concussion, bro.
It was
This
nasty.
was last week.
2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, came right back in. I was like, oh yeah, he's out.
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
They didn't come back and check him because, like you said,
They
that's what
checked
they've
him.
been doing.
They checked him. And,
Oh, when they took him out for 2 plays, I remember
yeah,
this
they
now.
checked him.
Yeah,
They checked him, and then they let him back in the game.
So y'all thought he should have not got back?
No.
in the game?
No.
Okay, I see what you mean.
I feel like here's the thing for the NFL. If you have a concussion, you got to wear that little thing on your
the
head.
Guardian cap,
Guess what? For the whole year now.
dude. And why are they? I'm hearing
Why isn't
certain
it mandatory?
Players, I'm hearing certain players talking shit about it. Like, oh, it looks goofy, man. I don't know why they went. The fuck is we talking about? We know head injuries now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But like they're like.
You trying to look swagged out still?
Yeah, like that's how they're
Fuck
like,
your
man.
brain, nigga.
Hey, yeah, man.
What
like,
your swag look like?
I ain't never got a concussion with this helmet, so I'm straight. Like I'm straight.
That's that shit AB was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Shit, I need that helmet.
That he wants that perfect helmet. Like he don't want that like stupid looking helmet. The helmets look kind of dumb now. Now, like I'm like, oh man, back in the day we had the cold helmets, but I get it. I get the reason why. But if you have a concussion,
Yeah,
you have
I'll
to
get out,
wear
yeah,
that
for sure.
the whole year, or you're gonna end up like
Tua?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Like Tua should be wearing that all the time. There's no reason why he shouldn't have. Hey, if you want to play,
Ain't no shame in
Tua
my
should
game.
retire.
at this point.
Ain't no shame in my game.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, man, I'm not. We're gonna talk about some retires coming up for sure. but I'm not. I'm wearing that. Like that's a good point, man.
Yeah. If I
Are
want
you
to
wearing
get, if
it?
I want to get paid,
Okay,
yeah,
you wearing it?
yeah.
You're wearing it. I'm probably not gonna wear it.
No,
I'm wearing that shit. So Max Crosby said, I get the guys wearing it in practice, but he said at the games, he's like, nah, man.
Yeah, we trying to.
but he's
swag
different.
out.
He's a different guy.
That's Mad Max.
I was
Yeah,
like, damn,
exactly.
all right. I was
That's
like,
Mad
Max
Max
Crosby
over
You
there
get a name
that.
like that, you different.
Hey, Mad Max, and he
Yeah.
plays like he's Mad
Nah, he
Max.
does.
That's
Sure.
hey, he be going hard, man.
It's that coat.
Shout out to the my Caucasian brothers, man. them Caucasian defensive ends, man. They all crazy and go hard, bro. T.J. Watt,
Crazy and
Aiden
racist.
Hutchinson, Max Crosby, they be going
Watt.
hard, bro.
Get better soon. Aiden Hutchins, he took a bad little fuck.
And they said they're not ruling him out for the season either, which is crazy. Which is
broke his tibula.
Yeah.
And fibula. Which
I
don't
remember-
even know what the fuck.
Man,
I do,
remember,
but I don't.
That's crazy. He broke his tibia and fibula.
That's what
and
they
he couldn't
said.
play. Donovan McNabb played on a broken tibia and fibula and won us the game. Threw like 4 touchdowns that game. Shout out to Donovan McNabb. Yeah.
yep.
You know when players were playing.
crew facts.
That's a
Look
crazy
that up.
fact.
Look that up though.
He really broke his tibula and fibula and still played.
Got spatted up. You can see blood. Throwing darts still.
That's dumb.
Did you see how
Would y'all play?
He was out for the whole season after that. I was like, hey, you got to think about it though. Them Philly quarterbacks, bro, right? Like Carson Wentz, like busted his ACL, whatever, and then threw a touchdown pass.
That's because y'all's fans are ruthless.
Yeah, but not
Alshon Jeffrey against the Rams that year.
Not every Philly quarterback was that dedicated, though. There was one Philly quarterback who left the game to go see Whitney Houston.
Ooh, Randall Cunningham?
Oh, yeah. Hey, real quick.
That's a crazy.
Hey, fuck that. Real quick. 90s. It's
Yeah.
the 90s.
Yep.
89, 90, 88, 89, 90. You leaving? 2 minutes left, 5 minutes left, 10 minutes left to go see Whitney Houston.
Are we winning?
Get back rubs in Mexico?
Are we winning?
I don't give a fuck. It's Whitney Houston. Are you leaving to go get back rubs in Mexico? Where the fuck they went? By Whitney Houston.
From Whitney Houston?
Kelly Rowland. Whoever is your favorite. Are you leaving? Hell yeah.
If it's
Yeah,
I'm gonna be politically correct on this answer. If it's Zari, then I'm leaving.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Leave it at that.
I
Yes.
have to be politically
Yeah.
correct because if it's Whitney, I'm leaving. That's the Whitney I was talking about.
Way to clean it up. Way to clean it up.
That's the Whitney I was talking about.
I was like,
if I have to be politically correct.
Because I was like, yeah, he has to be talking about wit. So I was like, yeah. I mean,
I was talking about the lady she was named after.
oh, okay, for sure.
Whitney Houston. You know what I'm
Whitney
saying?
Houston.
But didn't Randall Cunningham leave? Is that true?
I don't know.
To go to a concert or to go to
we don't-
Mexico?
Didn't he leave a game early to go to? No, there wasn't no
don't-
concert. It was,
Oh, just to go kick it with
it
her.
was to go kick it with Whitney Houston.
Hey, fun fact: the Veterans Stadium used to have a gel under it.
Okay, so we see why we pivoting there? We was talking about Donovan McNabb balling
Yeah.
out on that broken leg, right?
That's interesting. Yeah.
But we couldn't.
Has a
you
jail?
said-
Talking about Kevin Cobb.
Anyways, we were talking about the Raiders with Max Crosby, but the Raiders also did something crazy. They traded Davante Adams to New York. Let's talk about some of these trades that's going on. What did y'all think about that one, first of all?
Made sense.
Makes sense, but was that really
Crazy.
the needle like that? Like,
No.
let's really think about it.
For the Jets,
Yeah,
it helps.
I mean, it helps, right?
It
'Cause
helps.
Now Aaron Rodgers can not blame Mike Williams and other receivers.
I forgot he had Mike
like
Williams.
he does.
That's crazy.
Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers, man, bro, he's a character, bro.
I used to like
He's
him
a
a
character.
lot. Now he's becoming a piece of shit to me. But
He's
a
always,
character.
but he's always been.
No,
that
that's
way.
true. He
Literally,
has.
He's always been that way.
But he was winning. I think that's what
Yeah.
kind of overshadowed the asshole.
but not winning too much.
But
Winning
I mean,
it's
regular season,
But it's
regular
character,
season,
though.
yeah.
MVPs, yeah.
Like we can't be mad at him playing a character, right? It's kind of it's not WWE, but it's you can kind of say it like that a little bit. It's not fake, but you know what I mean.
Nah, it just don't. I don't know, man. You just don't like throw your team members under the bus
all the time.
I don't like that.
especially like, like, come on, bro. Like,
You gotta tell you though.
yeah, you got Tay now
They got some.
And
They got
Garrett
some
Wilson.
weapons.
and Garrett Wilson. That's
And-
gonna be a nasty
and sneaky
combination.
Alan Lazard.
Yeah, he
See,
is
but
sneaky.
yeah. So because he's a good blanket for Rodgers. He's been there with Rodgers for a minute.
He got some big receivers.
Yeah, got big receivers.
Yeah.
Got now that's gonna open.
For Brees?
That's gonna open up the gates for Brees Hall
It
because now
should.
you can't put
Yeah.
him in the box and then put two people on Wilson.
Which I
now
have
you
in
gotta
fantasy.
play. Yeah. I just got Brees Hall off a trade too, so I have Brees Hall and Garrett Wilson.
Early G money trades. Okay.
Yeah, man.
What about Amari Cooper? And
Oh man, that might be
the
the better.
Bills.
That's the better trade for sure.
I think like more impactful trade. You think?
Yeah.
Cooper.
Because now they're 4-2, sneaky.
Yeah.
You got rid of Stephon Diggs. Everybody thought, oh well, you're going to be shit. You're at first place in their division, right? And then you get Amari Cooper, who still to me is a really good receiver. Get you 1,000 yards, right? So I don't know if he's Stephon Diggs at this point in his career, but he's pretty damn close.
hey man, he's still a dope
Nah,
ass.
he's not Stephon Diggs.
He's still a dope ass route runner.
Yeah, he got that'll help for sure.
Yeah.
Inject some energy into that offense
Because they have nobody.
Yeah, I think that definitely like helps them out a lot because they needed a number one receiver, man. They needed somebody because Shakir can't be your number one the whole.
No,
year.
he cannot.
Yeah.
And Keon Coleman, boy.
Keon Coleman has flashes.
Yeah.
He has flashes.
Real
man.
quick.
I think.
Real quick.
I think he will be better. Maybe next year or like later down the year.
I can see
'Cause
that.
he definitely has flashes, but he's not like in the position to be like a immediate like number one.
Was trading for Amari Cooper a great benefit for Keon Coleman?
Possibly
Maybe.
because now he has a veteran
Maybe.
like an
Actually,
actual
for both
veteran.
of them.
Or
Yeah.
is it too far in the season? Like that's not real.
Oh, nah. It's still early for them,
It's
right? 4-2,
yeah,
6
to me,
wins.
yeah, it's still early
That's what y'all talked about earlier.
it's still as early where like a veteran presence that actually has some type of like noise in the league.
Yeah.
Like you kind of would look up to him and like kind of try to model your approach after his approach.
If you haven't already, right? Because like Amari Cooper for the 20 when he come in the league 2015 since he came in, he's usually been like a sometimes top 5, top 10 receiver, right? But his route running is crazy. So I wonder if certain receivers like a Keon Coleman have watched his game anyways. So now that you get him in house,
That's a fact.
that might help.
That's a fact. They
Yeah.
definitely probably watching this game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking more of like even a little deeper, right? Like from the actual veteran aspect, right? Like think about it, like who did he have to like model his game after there? Like
Who?
it's like
Keon
the
Coleman?
approach.
No,
Yeah.
oh, nobody.
Like Shakir's young still, kind of,
Yep.
or he's
This is
like,
second
are you
year,
really
ain't
gonna model your game after Shakir
No.
or
Not
Mac? Was it Mac
Yeah.
Hollins?
Yeah, Mac
No,
Hollins.
definitely not Mac
Yeah,
Hollins.
or what is his name? Scatlin at the time when they had him. Valdez Scatlin. I think
They
he
had
got-
him?
I think he got released. Yeah,
He's trash.
yeah. Like, come on, Kincaid. These are all young
too big.
players.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, this is his first year trying to be an actual leader.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
he doesn't know what's going. Like he's learning as he
Young
know,
running
so-
backs. You know,
Do you think they traded for Amari because Josh Allen really isn't a leader?
I mean, at 4-2.
I know the record wise, but
I think this year he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I think.
No, I agree.
I'll be honest. I think he's doing a good job too.
no interceptions still too.
Amari Cooper, 2015.
How many yards does he have in his career?
Take a look.
Right there. Go down.
Excuse me.
Go down. That's what I'm saying here. But yeah, I think Amari Cooper just injects a different feel into that team, energy.
Gives
into
him
that
more
team.
pulse.
Yeah,
9,700?
That's a good 9,700.
So
10-year career right now.
10,000 at the end of this year.
Yeah,
That's pretty big. That's pretty good. Pretty solid.
I mean, Debo was just talking about Amari Cooper. He said he's still one of the best wide receivers out there. He just was on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
like you just talked
Yeah.
about. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yikes.
and he still was doing shit with the Cleveland Browns a little bit.
He what? Yeah.
Yeah, if he's throwing the ball.
Yeah.
So,
He throwing the
Getting
ball.
the ball, he'll do something.
so I think Cooper gives them like
Super Bowl hopes?
sheesh, it's early.
Yeah, it's early.
'Cause I think the AFC is kind of open. I know the Chiefs are undefeated, but they don't look like an undefeated
Man,
team.
I don't know, man. We thought the same about the Chiefs last year. They won the Super Bowl, so
True.
Yep.
it's crazy, right?
So better
Count them out.
your favorite trade, Davante or Amari?
Amari.
The more impactful trade, I'd say, is gonna be. I'm gonna say I want to say Amari. I do, but
Okay.
I think it's just more impactful because now the running game kind of opens up for Breece Hall.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
And Davante.
I think it.
And Rodgers has like a more of a safety blanket. Like
Yep.
he's
Yeah.
like, oh, like
He got
I'm gonna
three
throw it.
blankets
I'm gonna
now.
throw it off to your.
He ain't cold.
You know, Davante just kind of knows Rodgers. You know what
Yeah,
he's
for
gonna
sure.
do and everything. So during those, those red zone plays, they're gonna be the more likely Adams. And then guess what? Guess who's open?
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson's gonna be open too now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Davante. I think it opens it up for Garrett Wilson, like you said. The Breece Hall thing was actually a really good call out because I wasn't thinking about the running back. But to your point, they got to put another person out here. We gotta go. We gotta.
You can't just load the box now.
That's a good point, man. So I'm gonna go with them. But I think the Jets gonna find a way to fuck it up.
I do
Yeah,
too.
yeah, exactly.
I just think they are,
I think
you know?
it aligns right, but there's still I don't have hope like that.
It's an organization thing.
Let's jump into this real quick. I got a question for y'all. We're gonna be respectful because we both have ladies. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be respectfully disrespectful. You
Okay.
feel me?
Yeah.
How can you do it? I don't know. But are you getting flown out by a WNBA girl? Let's say if you did not have a significant other. You know what I'm saying? Are you getting flown out by a WNBA girl? I want to shake it up a little bit.
Like
You getting
in
flued out?
in my younger days, yes.
Yeah, that's what I
in my
said.
younger
I say-
days,
say you-
yes.
you
in
get
my
flued-
younger days, yes, I will.
getting flued out?
Why not?
Yeah.
I think why not? Like why not? Why not get
I
flown
think
out?
I've done worse. So yeah, I'm
Yeah, it's like hold on,
for sure.
hold on.
Shout out
Is
to
this
my
for
brother
free?
Hammer, man, for that question. I'm getting flued out, fellas.
Yeah, and I'm gonna love it.
Are you gonna be bougie about the airlines?
I don't really care too much about that, but
Especially if you was younger,
but
right?
Here's the thing, though.
It's a free flight.
Here's the thing. How many times have I got flown out? Because then I might start getting a little bougie.
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
you know, like I'm tired of flying Spirit. You need to put me in first class, girl.
Yep.
Because to me, Angel Reese looks like the type. This conversation came up from somebody asking a WNBA player.
Angel Reese, wasn't it?
I thought it was.
Yes.
I think it was.
It's
Yeah,
Angel
it was
Reese,
Angel.
It was somebody else too, though. But okay, I forgot about that part. But Angel Reese seems like she would fly a couple people out. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
She
like
seemed like a player.
a player. So I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be special for like us. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's like-
I want it to be special. I want somebody to fly me out like
Look
you
at
ain't
this
never
dude.
did that shit before.
Look at this dude. It would have felt special.
Made me feel
Like
special.
I ain't know.
I think the
Put
whole
me on United.
the whole point of being flown out is it's not a special thing. You're just somebody who's coming out here
At
for a
that
couple
point.
days. Yeah,
'Cause
yeah. So ain't
I
nothing
got the
special.
money to fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, Joe.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, Jay. Did you
Yeah.
push it away? It ain't special. You ain't special.
It ain't. That's why you are flying Spirit more than likely.
Ooh.
Like, dude, are you coming or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Or nah.
If not, then I'm gonna hit him up then and see.
Because and I'm texting and she's probably texting you and Jonah, at the
Oh, at
same
the same
time.
time.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Yeah, for
Which
sure.
one? Oh, y'all both coming? Cool.
Yeah.
Y'all
Different
can stay,
hotels.
Y'all can stay together. If
I
y'all
got
want.
you this
Or now
day.
she let me
And-
know. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Here's a couple thousand. Just go see the
Like,
city.
Jonah,
Then she's with me.
Jonah, I'll see you
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Champ on Saturday. G on
Would you
Sunday.
would you mind that though? If you knew that it was you're being flown out, but there's another person that's going to be here too. Would you mind?
Ah, man, that's tough, but I guess in my younger days, I don't care.
yeah, I don't know.
Free flight,
I
right?
would want to say I don't care, but I would feel used.
Yeah, you know you feel used, but you're like,
Fuck it. I'm in
I ain't got nothing
Chicago
else
with
to
it.
do. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Never been to Chicago either. So
right,
why
so-
not?
I got a brand new G-Shock.
Yeah, because it's the younger days.
Yeah, for sure.
Had to have one. I want one right
Had to
now.
have a G-Shock.
I want one right now.
Yeah, I got
I
the
like
G-Shock
G-Shocks.
and the Forces.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
appreciate you, man.
So you getting flown out to Portland or Indiana?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
By who?
It don't matter.
Indiana by Caitlin Clark?
No.
I'm all right.
I mean,
I might get flown out.
Actually,
and if she's paying,
that's true. That's true.
don't know, you
Can't be
never know.
picky. That's true.
can't be picky if she's paying, man. You just
I'm just saying, like, I don't know about Indiana. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Unless
how
it
it
depends
is.
on who it is flying me out. But it's Indiana. Like, I want to go to. I might go to Dallas.
Hey, there might be some fun stuff in Indiana that you don't know.
That's true.
I've never
You
heard
know,
that.
hey,
though.
flew out.
Look, Denver.
Denver sound better than fucking Indiana, though.
It
bro.
do.
Yeah, because we live here.
Shout out to Indiana.
Nah, we just have more.
We live here. But
We got more, right? Indiana's
I don't know,
very.
because when you looking at the outside,
but
Indiana's
you be like,
very
what,
Ohio.
Yeah,
Wish.
but what? How do you know that? You haven't even been in Indiana. Have you ever been to Indiana? Do you know anything about
Flown
the
over
culture
it.
there? You know anything about the culture?
Is there a culture?
There might be. Is there a culture in Denver?
It's
From
growing.
the outside, though?
You don't know, because all they think about is mountains, bro.
Yeah, mountains.
That's a good point, man. I mean, like, I was biased. Now, especially now, it feels like it's even more cracking, but like...
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. We're inside and looking inside.
So we getting flued out wherever, man.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Find me out.
Back in the day,
Shout out to my
man.
wife. But back in the day,
Shout out to my
I might have
future wife.
I might have got flued out.
Sorry.
But Jonah, right
I
now
still
though,
would.
who
Yeah.
you getting flued out right now by?
Angel Reese, Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson's with Bam.
What does that mean?
This is all hypotheticals.
Yeah.
We dreaming.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
So Jonah's okay.
Maybe Kelsey Plum.
being the mistress too.
Kelsey Plum?
I don't know. She got a weird face, but I like it for some
Yeah,
reason.
she has a
like a little Joker.
What about Sabrina
INS? Nah, I'm all right. Nah.
What about do you know the one from Dallas? The one that's from Australia. You know what I'm talking about? The one that Grant Williams was talking to, whisper in her ear?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Her for
What
sure.
about Jalen Brown's girl?
She don't even play in the league no more.
Carisi-
But I
Because she
would.
was a model, right? She
Yeah.
model now?
Carisi Gonzalez or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
There's a handful for sure.
Okay, well let's since we talking about WNBA and getting flued out, you know what I'm saying? It's two teams right now holding it down.
Yep.
The Lynx, Minnesota Lynx versus
Yep.
the New York Liberty. The New York Liberty got that big three: Breanna Stewart, Sabrina, and who's the other one? My fault. Breanna Stewart. Oh, and Jacqueline Jones. Excuse me. Cole, right? And then the Minnesota Lynx, they got Nafisa Collier,
Yeah.
McBride,
Yeah.
and I gotta shout it out real quick, Courtney Williams. Shout out to my wife, man. She put me on Courtney Williams back in the day, but Courtney Williams is killing in the finals right now. It's 2-2.
Yeah.
Minnesota Lynx or New York Liberty? Who you got?
Liberty.
Sunday.
I got the Liberty.
Liberty probably just because of the experience.
Yeah, for sure.
And they, like, you got Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart's a beast, man. So,
The Liberty kind of remind me of the Celtics. Like, they usually are really, really good, right? They got beat by the Aces, right? Back-to-back years. The Liberty do, right? It's just their year. Best team in the league. You got Breanna Stewart, right? MVP. Ionesco, second team WNBA, but also a superstar in the league. Yeah, I just think it's their time. You don't like that comparison?
no.
Yeah, all right.
Nobody should be compared to the Celtics.
Okay.
Except the Celtics.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to the Celtics. It's crazy.
I just hate that they fall in every fucking episode.
Oh, well, let's fall into the Yankees. We're going to win today. We're going to win. We are going to win and be in the World Series, and we're going to beat the Dodgers in 6.
Okay.
All right. So you saying Liberty?
Liberty.
I'm gonna go to Minnesota Lynx, man.
Okay.
I like what I seen out of I like again Courtney Williams is a lot of experience. I think this might be her first finals. I like her dad rocking on the sidelines with her. Like it's a girl,
That's
especially
dope.
for us being
Yeah.
girl dads.
Nah, for sure. That's dope.
That shit is cold as
So
fuck.
it's more
to
of
me.
like sentimental. For you.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
no, they stay balling though.
But everybody else has dads.
What time they play?
I don't know.
This guy, dude. Did you hear what he just Yeah, we know that.
You have. Where's your heart?
But everybody else has dads. What about the other dads?
Deal.
What
Nah,
about
but
the
I
dads?
get what you're saying, though.
I feel you. That was a good point, though.
I get what you're
that
saying.
was a great one. That was
But to see that is different.
thanks for pausing on that. That's a good pause. That was a good pause.
He's funny, bro.
Oh man, I just like that. That team is like it's again sneaky. They still got. I mean, Nafisa Collier. Excuse me if I'm saying her name incorrectly, but she's I think defensive player of the year, right?
Yeah.
There's some sneaky links.
Yeah.
They cold, man, and I mean it's just a good series. But yeah, shout out to them.
What time they
Hey,
play
she
on
can fly
Sunday?
me out too.
I can't remember.
She can fly me
Okay.
out.
Who?
The piece of color.
Exactly. Yeah, smooth. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Hold on.
Call me.
Bro, do you not? Oh, man, this guy jacked on coffee today.
So you got your Yankees tonight, right?
Yeah, man. We won last night. That was a crazy game. It's a
Hate
good
the
game.
Yankees, man.
Of course, you're a Red Sox fan. Of course,
That's
you hate the
true.
Yankees.
It's true. I just don't want to see y'all get a pennant.
Well, of course you don't.
And if they win tonight, they move on, right?
Yeah, we
Go
move on to the
World
World
Series.
Series. Smacked by the
Against the Guardians, okay?
Bro, the Dodgers are good, man.
Dodgers are real good. Shout out to Mookie.
Yeah,
Bro,
Red
they're
Sox
good, bro.
got us a ring.
And left.
Yeah, he got us a ring with the Red Sox.
Oh, I thought you were saying in general, bro. I don't know what you'd be talking
Oh
about.
no, I'm not a Dodgers fan. I do like Shohei though. Shout out to Shohei. I was just gonna see if you're gonna say something.
No, I'm not.
That's why I looked at you.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna look at the camera.
Hey, brat. Thought you was gonna let it off, bro. It was a perfect setup for
Bro.
He tossed it to you, bro. It was a
Bro, I couldn't do it, man.
it's changed, man.
Oh,
Look at my
man.
range, man.
Oh, I got a whole new game plan.
Yeah, let's go. I love it, baby. 7:30 in the fucking morning, man. We doing it. We doing it, y'all. We doing it.
He acting like we on the radio station right now.
Call in right now. We
got that radio voice.
Yeah, he do. He does.
Yeah.
Funk Master Flex.
What y'all think we
voice.
doing it for, man? What y'all think we doing it for? We better than them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Come on, not new to
agree
this,
with
we
that.
true to this. All right, man, I love that. Thank you for doing some of that baseball talking there real cool. And I
Yeah,
see you had
man.
the jersey on. I
got it, man.
had to throw the jersey on real quick. Speaking of the jersey, you feel me? I think it's NBA season.
It is
for pro
NBA
sports.
season.
Wait, guys. Wait. Do you hear it? That train? The NBA season's around the corner.
It literally is. Literally, for real, bro. I mean,
The airport.
I'm more obviously. I'm just excited to see the new teams, how they mesh and everything.
Yeah, the
How
Knicks
we
look like
defend
they
the
will.
championship.
Give me a new team that you want to see right now, right up top of your head.
The one that I want to see is the honestly just two teams. I'll say the Knicks and the Bucks, just because we obviously we have to play them, right? Because I want to see how they mesh. I'm hoping it's a little scary because I'm honestly scared of the Bucks. Just Giannis is scary, bro.
Yeah.
He's
He
like
can be.
healthy. He's scary, bro. And then you get Dame Dollar in there.
Dame Dollar.
And if they sink this year, that's nasty. That's
They got a
nasty,
year
bro.
under their belt now.
Yeah, So then you got the Knicks. They got all these new players. I'm just hoping that they don't sink because
I think they will.
They look scary.
I
New
think they do.
faces, new places. I mean, they definitely gonna sink. They've synced before.
Because of the Nova thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that helps for sure.
And I think Cat easily works himself in there too, just as far as personality.
Speak on that trade. So Minnesota made a trade with New York for
Yep.
Cat and Dante DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo, yep.
And where's Mitchell Robinson at?
He's still
Hurt.
there,
Still-
but he's hurt.
Yeah,
So they got Cat and Mitchell,
guess
but
that
that's why
helps.
they made that trade, though.
to get actual center.
Well, and Mitchell is good, but he just gets hurt, and I think it makes him just it's just defense, exactly. For Cat,
You can bring him off the bench now.
Because Cat don't play like that defense like that.
I mean,
Not
I would
really.
Cat's
start,
a little soft.
Wouldn't you start
Nah.
if they both
Mitchell
healthy?
Robinson? No. You start OG at the 4.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
OG, I forgot about
Yeah.
OG. That team is kind of
Exactly.
crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
that team is nuts.
That team is kind of crazy.
I think it's a
Defense.
good trade for both of them too.
They got a lot of defensive players.
which is Tibbs' call.
Yeah.
And which, at the end, is really playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it's made for.
This might
Yep.
be a good year for them.
I mean, last year was too. Do they get further than last year though?
If they stay healthy.
They may be in the Eastern Conference Finals, but get beaten 6.
If they stay healthy. I mean, OG was out for a long extended time. And then who else was out for a long extended time?
Well, obviously
Mitchell
Julius.
Robinson,
Julius.
Julius Randle.
Yep.
Who- How y'all think Julius fits in Minnesota?
He ain't.
I don't know.
He has to take a backseat to Anthony Edwards, and I just feel like those
It's-
personalities aren't going to mesh together.
Fits more. I mean, they're both. At least they got. I think Julius is like a dog.
No, he is. He is.
Like they both fit in that. I
So
think
maybe-
Cat was soft.
Yeah.
Oh, Cat was definitely soft,
Yeah. Now you got.
and I didn't like that fake Twin Towers center power
Never-
forward with
didn't
Rudy.
work
No,
out with
so now
them
you got
two.
a smaller Julius who can actually open the floor up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it took
so-
them to the
yeah.
Western Conference Finals.
No, for sure. That didn't.
They had the
Anthony
best
Edwards
defense.
did.
But then
they
you
had
got-
one of the best defenses in the league.
That's
Then
true.
You traded.
That's true.
I mean, I think you get off with the DiVincenzo.
He helps.
Right? He helps, right?
That perimeter,
and then
too. Yep.
they got to do the rookie Rob.
Oh, Rob Dillingham?
Oh,
Yeah, he's looking good. So
See, I thought
I forgot about Rob.
I thought
Yeah.
Dante hurt his minutes in that trade. But
Hurts who's Rob's?
yeah,
Yeah,
but,
they'll
I mean,
find
it
a
might
way.
not. But they'll
No,
find a way.
you playing both, right? One point guard, one shooting guard.
There you go.
Off the bench.
I guess so. Yeah.
Because I think Mike Conley he's getting long in the tooth. So
Shit, you still got to play Mike Conley.
Yeah, you gotta-
I mean, no, you have to play him, but you
more
just
less
reduce.
minutes,
Yeah,
less minutes.
yeah.
And he don't play back to backs.
Nope.
Is Mike Conley still coming off the bench?
Was he come? He was starting last year.
Starting.
Was he starting last year?
Yeah.
I'm tripping. My fault.
You just got hurt.
Shit, I'm tripping.
But
I thought he was.
I think that's a good trade for both teams.
but Julius and Cat are like they both get hurt.
Yeah.
So it's like, did you really get any better?
Yeah, I mean, if you healthy, the Knicks won that trade, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see because
Yeah.
like
I don't think the Timberwolves. I don't think the Timberwolves didn't get bad. My bad.
I don't. Yeah, I think they got maybe a little better, but not much by much.
I think you said it, man. More dogs off the leash. I think it might even help they defense.
Probably fits with Edwards' personality though. Because it's his team now.
Oh, for sure.
It's no question.
now-
now.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah. There's no
That's
question.
That's a real good.
There's
point.
no. Yeah.
That's a
We already know that's
real
like
good point.
We also know that the Knicks, it's Jalen Brunson's team. Still not a fan of Jalen Brunson, but yeah.
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 No, I agree.
They got some ballers.
What you think about Ja Morant being back and working with Marcus Smart in the Memphis, and they got Zach Edey, which I thought
He
was,
looks solid.
Bro,
He looks pretty
What's
solid.
John
Memphis
Morant's
looking
gonna
like?
be nasty, bro.
If he don't get hurt.
he's never been nasty. He's gonna be good.
Of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
He's gonna be good.
It's
They're
been
gonna
a
be
long
good, bro.
time.
They're gonna be good, bro. We're gonna.
He to me, he just has to learn how to slow down just a little bit. He's too Derrick Rose-ish to me. And that herky jerky or going too fast is what's going to get him hurt. Like all that flying in the air and like highlights are great, but slow down, kind of like Zion. Slow down a little
Have
bit.
some pace to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
longevity.
But that made Derrick
Maxey.
Rose who it was, though.
And for 2, 3, 4 years, yeah. But if you want to be KD's and Chris Paul's and play 20 years, you just got to professionalism, I guess.
My fault, real quick. Shout out to Derrick Rose. He just retired.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Youngest MVP still to this
Yep.
day.
Hall of Famer?
Anybody can be a Hall of Famer in the NBA. Seems like.
Damn.
Why?
I don't know, man. Like,
Dark.
Yeah, why?
I'm just saying, it just seems that way. Like when you look at the NBA, when you compare it to like the NFL, like
There's less players though, and I think there's a different scale. Like there's so many NFL players, you just gotta wait a little bit.
yeah, but some of the like greatest players don't get in. You get
Like
like
Torrey Holt.
Like Yao Ming got in. Is he really? a
I think
Hall
it's
of Famer like
it's
that?
influence too though.
There's been some questionable Hall of Fame members in my opinion, but it is, would you say culturally, his influence to the game is why he's in the Hall of Fame a little bit
I thought the Hall of Fame was like for stats and stuff though. I didn't know it was for like. I mean, I guess the culture. I guess, but
I mean, I see what
guess.
you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I mean, that's a
That's a
fact.
good point.
I thought
That's a
it
good
was
On
point.
paper, it's supposed to
yeah,
be
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
it's for like not what you did to put back into the NBA, right? You know,
But to
like,
Yao's defense,
I mean, right?
I mean, it's a fact, man. There's a questionable people. I got to look it up, but it's some questionable calls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, like
And he got hurt, and I feel like his career was dope, but like
he had 6 good years,
got cut off.
he had 6 good years and got into the Hall of Fame, bro.
but he only played 7.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. What
TD got into the Hall of Fame.
But TD was a killer, though.
and he got some rings too.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
But TD got into the Hall of Fame.
But TD's a killer, though.
But he also
Torrey
has
Holt
a-
got rings.
He had back-to-back
also has a
2,000 yard
playoff-
seasons.
He only
bro.
has 6,000 yards in his career.
had back-to-back 2,000 yard seasons, bro.
That's Hall of Fame.
playoff running back.
That's Hall of
record.
Fame.
Yes, it is because it
so
shows
then-
that they're going off of his potential, right?
So Steven
Any-
Jackson gets in then too, right?
No.
Why?
Why?
What do you mean? He has like 11,000 rushing yards.
But he doesn't have
Terrell
an
Davis
impact
doesn't
on
have.
his-
I mean, Terrell
same
Davis,
impact on the team.
Yeah, and he has rings. Does Steven Jackson have a ring?
Ross Smith has rings too.
How many playoff appearances does Steven Jackson have?
Oh, the
One?
Rams were awful that year.
I think it was maybe one.
What about Todd Gurley? He got more yards than TD. Super Bowl appearance.
I mean, I think the 2,000
lacking a
yard
ring, bro.
was a crazy. The hardware is crazy. I think like, come on.
What he did for the Broncos, like he came on the Broncos, and he's the reason why the Broncos got to the Elway over the hump.
He's one of them for sure. I agree.
Like Elway may not be in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for TD.
He would just because he went to so many. Like he has stats too,
Elway?
and playoffs, yeah, and like Super Bowl appearances, right?
Elway became one of the greatest quarterbacks because of TD, though.
Okay, so
sure.
So let's talk about there's a couple questionable people, right? That are in the NBA Hall of Fame.
What you got? Don't give me niggas from the 50s or 60s though.
Okay, there is a couple niggas from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah. I don't want to hear about.
What about this one from the 80s and 90s? Drazen Petrovic.
Like who? Yeah,
the first European.
Come on, bro. Like, come on.
Is that why? Because he's the first European
to make an impact in the NBA. Now he wasn't the first European. He was one of the first impact European.
No, he shouldn't. Nah, he only played 5 years. Nah.
See what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
But that's impact, right? There's certain. So maybe he gets the Hall of Fame.
You opened up that European time. You know what I'm saying? Vault.
So
he
in
was
the
first,
like NFL, right?
Yep.
There's a lot of people that should be in the Hall of Fame and that are in the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Like Torrey Holt, like your player.
Yep.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
There's no reason why he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
But there's so many players, though.
I get it.
It's hard to decide, all right, him or the center, right? Like, him or this guard.
I get your point.
Like, there's what?
get your point.
I mean, there's only 12 men on the team.
I get your point, but I guess my point is, there's no reason why that dude, Pevic, whatever his name is, should be in the Hall of Fame. Even if I know there's so many positions, less positions.
Yeah.
There's no reason why I'm like, oh yeah, he made an impact.
Well, that
Let's
one,
just get him in there.
I thought he maybe averaged.
Y'all means the first agent to do all this. Let's get him in there. It's like now you're just like now it just seems like those are sympathy picks.
They got Sabonis in the Hall of Fame.
Arvydas
Sabonis.
Yeah, why not?
I mean,
Arvydas Sabonis.
He was
come
good.
on.
He was good.
Yeah, he was really good.
He was good, but he had no All-Star appearances, no championships. I mean, his stats were cool. He was good. But I mean, like
he was good.
But he was just a good player.
Maybe okay, never mind. No, he shouldn't have. He only played 6 years, 7.
He only played 7 seasons.
Yeah, all right.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
But it's the cultural impact.
That's what they're going.
The first Lithuanian. Is that what they got in there?
I think so.
Yeah.
And he opened up that pipeline. When you open up that pipeline for the NBA, I guess that's you definitely gonna be.
So Tatum and Brown are gonna be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, for sure. But that's different though. They have that's how many Eastern Conference Finals do they have?
Yeah.
Who?
Both of them. Since they got in the league, all they've done is win. All right, you trying to do some shit for yourself?
Always, dude. That's all he
Trying to set me up. Fuck them, man.
Let's go.
Another alley hoop. He set you up for alley hoop.
Let's go.
But see, I dunked that one.
This is Bleacher Report's 10 undeserving NBA players. So we named a couple, but this last one was weird. Dennis Rodman. I feel like he's deserving of it.
Yeah.
He's in there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the hardware. He's got the rebound records. Come on, man.
Yeah.
The impact that he had on his team, that's what you talk about, right?
He is Michael Jordan's Terrell Davis.
Wow. I like it. I like it, man. Hey. And we going to end on that look. It's your boy Champ, man.
It's your boy Lefty.
It's your boy G.
It's a little too early still, y'all. 3 Live crew, man. We love y'all.
Sir.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
Right now.
Wouldn't that be pimping?